Hello and welcome to my very quick, very simple masterclass on the only marketing you need explained, which includes my simple marketing formula. So my name's Danielle. I've been working in marketing and branding for 16 years. I first started my career in corporate for large household names, and then I started my business a decade ago, and I work with small businesses and micro enterprises and entrepreneurs just like yourself to bring their stories to life, to build sustainable long-term brands. And I can confidently say that I have seen it all. I know what works, I know what doesn't, and I've done extra training to make sure that I stay on top of the algorithms and what works. My personal pet peeve is the fact that you get people out there who will try and scare you into thinking you need £1,000 courses or complicated funnels or shiny things constantly purchased at a high cost to market your business. And the truth is, that's rubbish. It's absolute rubbish. There are actually only 7 steps you need to go through to market your business effectively. Now, long term, you want to build that brand, and long term, you want to build sustainability. But to get started as a new business owner who knows nothing about marketing, there are 7 steps you need to go through. Number 1, what's the problem you help solve? So here's a prompt to use for that. I help people who are struggling with X to Y. So you could say, I help people who are struggling with time management to get better organized, or I help people with excess hair to remove it. Whatever your business is, the first thing you do is work out the problem that you solve. Number 2 is identify that one person that you'd like to help. That's the one person you're speaking to with that original statement, that person you're helping. Picture a real human and ask yourself some questions about them. What do they need? What do they want? What are their current problems? Where are they struggling at the moment? Build yourself a picture. Give that person a name. Develop a real identity so that when you're marketing, you are talking to that one individual, be it Jane or John. You're talking to Jane, you're talking to John, and you know that your message is going to resonate with that one person. That is your ideal client. Number 3, articulate what you do. So we've already had the I help X with Y, and we're going to build on that with the phrase I help X with Y so that they can Z. So back to the original examples, I help people with time management. I help people who are busy and not enough time free with time management so that they can have more time with their children. I help people with hairy legs with removing all of their hair so that they can feel smooth, more confident, and wear that summer dress they want to. By expanding the original phrase with this so they can statement at the end, you are really helping people understand what it is you do. And that can be used everywhere. It can be used in your bios on social media. It can be used as your elevator pitch when you introduce yourself, on your website as your headline. This is the key to people understanding what you do. Number 4 is make your life a whole lot easier by picking and sticking. And by this, I mean a platform. There are loads of platforms out there. What you've got to do is when you go back to step 2 and you find that person you're talking to, think about where they hang out. If you're talking about busy mothers and you're trying to sell them a product, they're unlikely to be hanging out on LinkedIn. So posting on LinkedIn wouldn't be that valuable for you. They'd be more likely to hang out on Facebook if they're in their 40s and 50s, or Instagram if they're in their 20s. It's a generalization, but sometimes you have to use those to find the right place to post. When you know who you're looking for, work out where to find them. That could be by doing market research. That could be by hanging out in groups and finding out, talking to people who are your ideal clients. Where are they going to be? Because you need to be there too. Number 5 is it's time to start posting. We don't want excuses. We don't want nervousness. Let's be honest, at this point, you are that small that you are not going to get cancelled. Yes, you might say something controversial or someone might disagree with you, or you might end up with the inevitable trolls. But at the end of the day, it's about starting to post. People visiting a blank page won't learn anything about you. They need to understand the very, very basics. They need to get to know, like, and trust you. Let's not worry about fancy. Let's just worry about getting it out there. Don't worry about spelling errors. Don't worry about that graphic being perfect. Let's just start posting. Number 6 is start the conversation. If people interact with you, interact back with them. Repeat after me. I am not pitching, I am connecting. This is not cold sales DMing. This is building relationships. If someone reaches out to you, talk back. If someone asks questions or likes what you're sharing, talk back. It's about building a relationship that could potentially turn into a client. And number 7, let them know what to do next and keep it simple. This is the call to action that you'll hear people talk about. It's great that people are reading your posts, but do you want them to do something as a result? Maybe you want them to comment below so that you can start interacting with them. Maybe you want them to send you a DM or post a photo like yours. Do you want them to go to your website and have a look at what you do? Do you want them to give you a thumbs up? People need to know what to do next, because otherwise they won't take that next step. It needs to be simple, it needs to be clear, and it needs to feel human. So that is my 7 steps, which is the simple marketing formula. S is solve one problem. What is the one thing you help with? I is identify one person. Who do you want to help? M is message it clearly, which is your what I do sentence. P is pick one platform, choose where you'll show up. L is lead with value, sharing something helpful. And E is engage and invite, which is where you start the conversations, share your offer with that call to action. It's a simple formula. It's 7 steps, although it's only 6 letters. I know that's irritating for some, but this is what you need to go through to show up effectively online. And it's the start of any marketing strategy for any business, however big or small you are. This is where you need to start. So we're done, and I can confidently say that if you have followed along, I can confirm that you are client ready and to do your first post. So I'm very excited about you getting out there. If you followed this masterclass and you do put your first post out, happy for you to tag me and I'll reshare it and I'll comment and we'll get it some more love out there. If you've missed a bit, don't worry. I'm going to send you an email with a copy of the video so you can watch it again and again and again if you want to. You can take notes, screenshots, whatever. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram as Goldspun Support, on the internet, obviously on my website, and on LinkedIn. I'm also on Facebook, but I haven't thrown it on here, and TikTok if you like to watch me making an idiot of myself on Reels. But thank you so much for joining me for this short, sharp, and simple introduction to marketing, and I really hope it helps you get out there confidently and simply.